Well, good afternoon. My name is Alejandro Bustamante. I am from Team 2, sorry. And my part of the job of the project was the data analysis, the data cleaning, and everything with the logistic regression. So first of all, I'll explain to you what did I use. What did I did? Sorry. What did I do? First of all, we selected our data. We have at first 200 variables, then we have 27, so we can start working with them because they are more handly, so they are less, so they are easier to work with. And then we import this Excel to the Python where we are going to work. Here we need to import the libraries, and charge our file, and we start to analyze it. First, well, we can see all the variables, all the data, all the the type of the variables, so it's the objects, integers, or floats. And then the important part is that we not need to filter them by with what type of variable they are. So we do that. Um, And then the important part for me of the cleaning is to see how many missing values there are. So we set the percentages of the missing values, and those above 50% need to be dropped. Those below 50% need to be imputed. So first we drop, then we impute. After we impute the categoricals with the mode that will convert them to zeros and ones, and the other ones with mean. So we impute them, and then we have no more missing values, so we have the data clean. After that, I did the linear regression, but it was not the objective of the project. But because and also the linear regression that I adopted the model was not the best. Our values were not significant at all. We have like two significant values, and the model is not good. It's not good. The logistic regression was the part that I did. That was the objective of the course. So first we need like to analyze the data, our file, and then we need to start splitting them into into dependent and independent variables. Here, as you can see, we set our dependent variable. Here, there should be only one. This is not the code that we used, but it's just to explain. And we have here our independent variables. So with that, we split 80 and 20, and we can start working. So after splitting, we start backwards. I did see the it was the data was not didn't need to be normalized. It needed to be standardized because the distribution was for standardized. So I standardized all my variables, create new ones with std, and then we can start working on the model. So we use the codes that we see in class. Here I obtain the metrics, the all our analysis, and then for the important part, we set the variables that we are going to use. We obtain the model. In the model, we see like where are the variables that are not significant. They needed to be below zero point 0.1. And when we see that, we can start dropping them one by one. First the highest, and then we can start saying which variables are the best for our model until we have a model that is significant. Here there is not an example of it, but that was my job. So my conclusion for this is very useful, most for me because I want to spend the rest of my life in sales of medical equipment. So with the logistic regression, we can learn from the market. We do not memorize the market; we learn from it. So we can predict the future values, and we can use it to like predict sales and prices. So for me, that is very useful. And that was my part of the job. I really enjoyed the class, and that's all. Thank you, Professor.